What's up, my friends? Felt good to get back on the winning track yesterday. Easy first half cash. I have 5 picks for you today. That's right, 5. But I'm going to need you to do me a huge favor. If you like this format and you like this many picks, like the video and comment after. If I get 200 comments and I can get 200 likes, I'm going to keep this format going forward. All right, let's go. We're talking about Chris Middleton over 22.5 PRA. Took this bet last night, posted it, I think, around midnight for members inside Discord, -120 on BetMGM. Now, let's say you see this post on YouTube right now. You go to myspready.com. There we are. We're going to click Odds Finder and Optimizer. Going to click on NBA. I'm simply just going to type in Middleton because I want to know what the best odds are right now this early in the morning. And I'm scrolling down and I can see, look at this. It's been bumped to 23. I'm going to tell you right now, my friends, I'm still taking it. I do like it. Fliff over 22.5, -135. The best live lot odds. And check it out. I mean, penny all the way up to -159. This is going to move too. This is going to move to 23.5 at some point today. And then I think this moves to 23.5 on PrizePicks. And this will still be a value at 23. We've seen minutes continue to trend upwards. He's played 25 plus in 9 straight games. In 6 straight games, he's played 28 plus minutes. So we know his health is returning. The team is starting to trust him more, and the more minutes he's out there, the better the opportunity we have to cash this. If you look back at last season to this season, he's actually had 23 plus, that would be the push now, 23 plus in 27 of 31 games. 27 of 31. And if you're wondering about this season, he's been over in 7 of 9 games. Now, at 23, the push factor is nice, but we want to clear it. How often does he clear it? Well, guess what, my friends? And this is why I don't want you to worry about it today. At 23.5, if it does move, same exact trend success. Over 24 plus in 7 of 9 and over 27 of 31 over the last 2 seasons. So I'll take it at 23. The value was on my bet that I posted in Discord last night at 22.5. But at 23, I still don't mind the push because I believe the bump is going to continue to go up to 23.5, which makes the bump to 23 still a value. That's the only time I ever take bumps is when I still think they're going to keep climbing and the value still remains. Next up, Kobe White. If you had any doubt that he wasn't going to show up here, then you are not a fan of this channel. Kobe White bets this season 6-1. We have been feasting. Posted a bet inside Discord last night for 31.5 PRA. We took the over. Very nice odds. I think it was -115 on Fliff. I can't remember what I posted, but if you remember, you saw it. Kobe White, 26.5 rebounds and points here. A better play on PrizePicks. He's actually hit the over in 10 of the last 11 games with Zach LaVine being out. I'm not concerned about the matchup here. The matchups have been totally irrelevant, honestly. My man's just playing a ton of minutes here. 34 plus in all 12 games without Zach LaVine. He's taken 15 plus shots in all 12 games. He's just going to play a lot of minutes. He's going to take a bunch of shots. And I think the best part here is that my man can rebound. And the 4.5 rebound prop right now, getting juiced up to the over. He's had 6 plus in 8 of the last 10 games as the starting guard out there in Chicago. Give me the over. Moving down to Victor Wembanyama, over 11.5 rebounds. Listen, the dude maybe was labored a little on his ankle last game. I don't know, maybe tired. But Pop benched him for 2 different rotations and finally just said, nope, you're done playing. So I think that we see, potentially like the bounce back, right? I mean, it was the second lowest amount of minutes he's played on the entire season. The last time he played this few minutes, the next game he came out and played 30 minutes as the starting center prior to this last game against Chicago. He had 20, 18, 13, 15, and 13 rebounds. My friends, that is somebody who is going to get the opportunity today, if he plays the minutes, to just absolutely obliterate this line at 11.5. It's been at 12.5 or 13.5 in the previous 5 games. We are getting a discount on the overreaction for Pop sitting him and the, again, second lowest amount of minutes he's played in 25 games this season. So give me the bounce back opportunity against Dallas, who has just been terrible, who got blown out by almost 40-something points yesterday. And I'm going to look up real quick on the side while I'm doing this live, the rebounds against Dallas as of late. And, so on the season, They've given up the 7th most rebounds against centers. So it's not even like it's a bad matchup, even if we're concerned about matchup, but we're not concerned about minute. No. You got nothing to worry about. And Dell's still missing bodies everywhere. And when you got a bunch of backups shooting the orange, you get what you had yesterday. Tons of rebound opportunities for the opposing team. I think in about 25 to 28 minutes, he can still hit the over, even if it is a blowout. I don't see the Spurs being good enough to blow at anybody. You're probably going to have 2 evenly matched teams today. The Vegas lines, they support that. There's only a 7-point spread and a very solid game total. So give me the over 11.5 boards. That's a great pick. Again, if you like this format and you're like, yes, I want 5 picks. I want 5 pick videos. Like it. I got to see 200 plus likes, 200 plus comments. That's going to be the tough one right there. Make this one rain. Make it rain. All right, that was stupid. Let's go. Alperen Sengun over 22.5 points and assists for Houston at the Pelicans tonight. Second leg of a back-to-back for Houston, but it doesn't matter. They went bonkers yesterday, and all those guys, they barely played. They just teed off against Dallas. These guys just did not play that many minutes. So I feel like we got an opportunity here where we've got guys who maybe you're a little worried about second leg of a back-to-back, but don't be. We've had 3 second leg of a back-to-backs for Sengun. He scored 30, 22, and 24 points outright, not even including the assists. That's crazy. So if we're talking for the points and assists, he had 35, 26, and 30 in the 3 second leg of a back-to-back games. And 2 of them were on the road, where he went for 35 against the Warriors and 26 against Denver. My apologies. All 3 were on the road. The other one was against Cleveland. Very good team in the paint. He had 30 plus just 5 days ago. Overall in the season, the points and assists, I don't understand this line. It's way too low. Over in 19 of 26 games. 19 of 26 games. And I'm going to be honest with you, my friends. I think this is another one of those lines where we're getting a discount. I do. I truly do. I think that at 22.5, this line probably moves to 23, potentially even 23.5 today. And again, same thing as Middleton earlier that I just talked about. When I got him at 22.5, he was a value. When I got him at 23, he's still a value because I believe he moves to 23.5. I think Sengun might follow the same path, just looking at the betting trends in the markets right now. Over 22.5, a good play. Over 23.5, a good over 23, a good play. And at 23.5, potentially that's where I start to just pause. Just pause. Might not take it anymore. Let's go look at the Sengun markets just so we can check it. Again, mysparty.com. You should all be using this every time your favorite cappers post on Twitter, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I don't care. Wherever you find it, wherever you see it, just go to mysparty.com and type their name in. Just type their name in. Can you do that? Can you type someone's name in? If you can, you'll see Sengun is still live on Underdog Fantasy at 22.5. Oh, looks like since I started recording, Sengun, look, and that's the other thing. These lines, they update every 10, 15 minutes. So you'll have fresh and updated lines. Sengun has moved to 23 since my video has started recording. And again, I just talked about that. I thought he was going to move to 23.5 by the end of the day. This is still a value. You want to take it as a straight bet, check out Fliff. Over 22.5 on Fliff, minus 120, still in play. Very nice. MySparry.com. That's free. That's free. That's why I'm asking for you guys to just do me a huge favor. If you're liking free picks, my free videos, and the free website, please just like the video, drop 200 comments today, and I can make it happen. Might be a tall ask, but I'm giving the world away. Now, let's talk about this. Why did I add one of these? I don't even know which one this is. Is that a demon or a goblin? It's green, as it say. Goblin. I haven't used these yet. I don't like them, but I found something out today, and I'm going to share it with you. I added a 5th pick in there, an NBA pick for the 10X for 5 picks. And I was like, well, hold up. Let me go look at this. CMC right now, and hear me out. CMC, the best odds I could find were minus 210 anytime touchdown. It's juiced to minus 260, 250 on many different books this week. If you add him in there, it's actually a 9X. So I could take a pick that's like a minus 130-ish odds average. Okay, give me a 57.8 implied probability to hit for an NBA pick to get a 10X. Or I can add in, what was it, a goblin touchdown for a guy who has scored, I think, in 10 of 13 games this year, 11 of 14 games. just a Mr. Automatic, honestly. In a big game at home against Baltimore on Monday Night Football, Christmas Day, if CMC doesn't score, I would be shocked. But the odds give this a great implied probability. I don't even need to do the math off the top of my head, but over minus 200, you're getting a very high implied probability. And if taking an NBA regular pick or an NFL regular pick is only a 10x, but I can add this to get a 9x, I'm doing that. So I added that to get your full slip. And there we are, my friends. So if you were wondering what the slips would look like, there you go. And before I take off today, I want you to use mysparty.com, type in these players' names. Every time you see somebody tweet, and you guys all follow the same people on Twitter. Somebody tweets out, play, Kobe White over 26.5 points and rebounds. You type his name in, and you're like, oh, wow, look at that. Okay, DK minus 110. Very good odds. Bumped on FanDuel 27.5. I only have Fliff, Mitch. Well, what's the Fliff odds? Well, it's right here, 26.5 minus 125. And I will be adding more books to this as I get more time and more money. More money comes in, I can invest more. I'm like 9K in the hole for this free tool. That's craziness. That's crazy. But I'm gonna invest more. I'm gonna get you some of these more apps that you guys like to use, like is it Better and I can't even think off the top of my head. But we're going to be adding stuff. Just support me. Support me here on YouTube, and I'll keep putting money into that. Y'all help me out today. 200 likes, 200 comments. We'll do some more 5-pick videos in the future whenever those 5 picks are available. And hopefully, if you're my members, you caught all these picks, my suggested parlays, my chalkboard slips. I posted, I think, 8 picks for NFL on chalkboard, 5 more for NBA. I did a PrizePicks slip for NFL, PrizePicks slip for NBA. My Saturday morning has been extremely busy. I think I'm 7 bets deep for NFL on sports books, 5 deep for NBA. It's been a great, great morning of work. I got up super early, and that was after getting a decent amount of sleep last night. So firing on all cylinders. Hopefully these picks bang home some W's. mysparty.com, my friends. And if you want access to all the stuff I was just talking about and the rest of my cappers and models and betting team, well, down below in the description section, $14.99 for a month. I'll see you on the inside, my friends. Let's get paid.